So, man, speak on the trauma a little more, right? Because I didn't give the people a preview, right? So, where did the colostomy bag come from? The dropping out of school and everything like that.
So I had my colon removed, I believe when I was 17. I had a colostomy bag. I was
Big Joseph, that's Coke. Big Joe. Yeah. Behind the mic.
Revelation 12:11 says, "We are overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony." So, let's walk through yours. Before that moment with God, what were you really searching for in life?
purpose, meaning, healing, identity, trying to figure out who I was. Probably the biggest challenge for me. And I couldn't figure out who I was. I gave myself away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You shared that the church wasn't really a part of your early life. Looking back now, what do you realize was missing?
Say this, I'm a strong believer that everybody has the direction, and power, and the free will to be able to choose what they want to do in life. And I'm not a person that will blame somebody for my decision. So I feel like what I needed was the desire of Christ, like to really be able to know Him for myself and not base my relationship off of other people saying what church is, what God is. You know what I'm saying? I had to really go seek Him myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dropping out your sophomore year was a major crossroad. How did that season shape your sense of identity and purpose?
Actually, I was still real. After I dropped out, I had to get my colostomy bag. I was going through chemo. Uh, and man, I honestly I see it now as something that I had to go in order for me to be gain my testimony, be able to understand really who I am. So I feel like it was important for my life. I used to look at it, identify from it as a pain. You know what I'm saying? As I went through to identify who I was on a pain type of thing, but now it's like I had to go through that. Not even for me, but for other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So, man, speak on the trauma a little more, right? Because I didn't give the people a preview, right? So, where did the colostomy bag come from? The dropping out of school and everything like that.
So I had my colon removed, I believe when I was 17. I had a colostomy bag. I was 18. I had it for about 8 months while I was going through chemo, while I was going through different things, liver disease. Man, it really just popped out of nowhere. They really didn't even diagnose me with nothing. They couldn't figure out what was going on. I was a big basketball player. I lost that. AU basketball lost it. Uh, man, like it's crazy how something flip and everything starts to go left. You living your life and you feel nothing can go wrong, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, I like how you said too that you had to go through that not just for yourself, but for other people around you to benefit from that. And I always think that's what it's about. It's about giving that part of us, right, to help people in this movement, to help the body move, like Paul talk about, some the feet, some the hands, but we all the body. So I like that part that you said.
Yeah. We actually spoke on it today. One thing that he gave while I was preaching was a question was, if somebody looked at your life, they want to live, you know what I'm saying? Like, through the pain and suffering, everybody got their own. But if somebody look at your life, what they want to live, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a deep question right there, man. And speaking about you being used, right, your testimony, and everything that you went through for other people, you've talked about staying with the hinds being a turning point. How did God use them to reshape your understanding of who He really is?
Community is huge. Community is huge. I gotta thank them for everything. I was sleeping on my brother's floor in a small little room. I ain't gonna lie, we was blessed though. We were 13 deep, but we made it work. Like going to church, even in situations where I didn't understand what's going on. Like they never judged me. They opened their house freely. Like If I told you the story, you would be like, wow, because people nowadays not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never get that close to the past. You know what I'm saying? And I knew them outside of that. And my brother, we been hooping AAU since 6th, 7th grade. So I've been had a relationship with them. But it's like God strategically moved and put them in a part of my life that nobody really could feel. Like, he filled the shoe that I needed.